You're the author of, what's the title of your book?
Beauty at Short, Dave Bancroft, the most unlikely Hall of Famer, and his wild times in baseball's first century.
Awesome. So the first question I want to ask, and I noticed this as soon as I saw it on the presentation, why would you say that Dave is the most unlikely Hall of Famer?
You know, he did not have the skills that you see in Baseball Hall of Famers now, especially at a young age. It meant relentless work, hard work, practice, that sounds trite, but in his case, it became true. And then as a result, all of these amazing things happened in his career and his life. And then at age 80, when they look back and they say, okay, who belongs in the Hall of Fame? And he's one of them, and it makes it.
What's it mean for you to be back in Sioux-City and tell his story?
Oh, I love it. In fact, one of the things I want to do before I leave is pass one of the places that he grew up, the house. I'm not sure if it's there. I don't know if it's a parking lot. I don't know anything, but I want to take a look at it. What it means is everything to me. It's almost like a dream, because one of the things I wanted more than anything was to tell the story to Sioux-City and to Superior, basically as two hometowns, and to have a exhibit at the Public Museum, and it's going to stay here through July 16th. To have that up there and let baseball fans come out here who might not come into a museum that often, I think will really enjoy. I know some hardcore baseball fans would just really enjoy this exhibit.
Why would you spend 10 years of your life on a relatively obscure subject?
It wasn't nonstop 10 years. I was working full-time throughout all that. The last 4 years, yeah, it was getting considerable. I'm lucky because I work at a school, I have summers off. That made a big difference. It also makes a big difference when I have 2 weeks at Christmas time. I literally spent Christmas Day of last year doing nothing. Well, I had a little Christmas cheer, but after that was right back into it. That was the last chance I had it before it went to the printer. That was the last chance we had to deal with the book.
Why would you do it?
You know what? It was, from the beginning, it was a great journey. It really was. It was fun, and it was thrilling, and it was fascinating. His career never stopped, leaving me with my jaw dropped. And when somebody does that to you, and I've been in newspaper business for 30 years, and when you have a story where you're enjoying it and you're thinking, I can't wait to tell others about this, you know that you're going to keep going. At the start, did I think it was going to be a book? No. I thought, I'll write a newspaper article, find a magazine, we'll end it at that. And then, after a few years of research, it was 100% this is a book. And I wish I could write volume 2, because I could do it. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to be there. Volume 1 for now is going to be fine. And the response is what's been astonishing. I wrote a book before this on country music. That's what I had written about for 30 years before that. It did fine. This has done 4 times that amount. If you go to Amazon right now on the Kindle, it's number 4. I know because I look every 3 hours, which is a bad obsession. That's not good for your mental health. But it has stayed there for 4 months. Dave Bancroft's story has become a bestseller in baseball biographies. If you had told me that 6 months ago, I would have said, just dream. That won't happen.
Why do you think it's become so popular?
I think people have caught on. One of the things about baseball biographies is they tend to be a little staid. This one is a little shorter. Reader was really on my mind a lot. I mean, this wasn't written just for super hardcore baseball people. I thought people in Sioux City or wherever baseball fans are will enjoy just a book written about somebody who's had a fascinating career. And Dave Bancroft had a fascinating career.